Do you think that women have an expiration date on dating? Like, do you think there's any urgency to like find a husband sooner rather than later?
I think, like, I wouldn't like to say yes, but I think so. I think that even you've got like the whole.
You're gonna have more options now than.
Well, they say that men get better with age, and women depreciate.
They peak at some point too, but yeah.
But they say that that's it. You know, men are allowed to be a silver fox, whereas women have to get Botox and dye their hair. And again, you've got like the whole biological like body clock stuff. Well, it's just
like we get that attention immediately. So like I remember being like 15, 16, and I was like, why is everyone paying attention to me now? You know, braces came off and shit. Like, but like men don't have that. Like they're like invisible to the world. So it's like a trade-off.
Yeah.
So right now there are things you've admitted on this show that you get special favors and stuff because you're a young, 100%. Attractive woman.
Yeah.
Right. But men don't get that for the first half of their lives. Yeah. So like people will cry and say it's like not fair, but it's like the most fair thing ever. And it's a very small percentage of men that actually become silver fox. It's not the majority.
Most men don't even get half that level of advantage that most young attractive women have.
And I think, well, then as a man gets older, it then comes to what you can provide. And an older man, you're going to maybe assume you've got more finances, you've got more X, Y, Z.
I don't know.
I think men, I actually don't. I find women a lot more attractive than men. Like, categorically, women are a lot more attractive than men.
Me today over him.
Oh, yes.
Even though
the men are a lot more attractive than men. But it's, as a man gets older, you do just assume like you're probably going to be more ahead in your career. You're probably going to be, so that itself is more attractive. But it's,
I think that like men, I don't know. I'm not really attracted to 50-year-olds. Like I think maybe like up to 45.
I'm not physically attracted to them. I mean, Mark Ruffalo, I would call him daddy any day of the week.
What's the oldest you would actually consider for a husband?
15, 20
years old.
No, years older. No,
it's like you.
No. Like I'm 25, so maybe 45.
So you would consider a 40-year-old guy seriously for marriage and shit?
Yeah, if you had no kids.
Shit.
Most of them probably have children, but like if you look good, no kids, sign me up.
How about you?
I mean, it would really depend because I know some like men who are post 50 who are really they're running like Ironmans, triathlons.
So if they were like they want to marry you, start a life with you, you'd be open to that?
Do you know what? I'm gonna be real honest. I would be a gold digger if there is an 80-year-old man on his deathbed who is like, I would do it. I would do it for that easy life. I would do it.
There's no age limit for you.
I mean, realistically, yeah, there is. Like that's me just like kind of like being funny. Realistically, I'm like, oh fuck, I don't know, because there's a lot of shit to go in there. Like even like 30. Health, even like how open are they to travel? How committed are they to their job? How like
no, all those things are there. I'm just saying the age. What's the age limit?
I don't know.
Just doesn't know.
I'm trying to think of the perfect age. I prefer guys my age, but usually I think like they're usually more like looking for something casual.
Yeah.
So that's why I like guys in their mid 30s. Not because I'm more attracted to them, but just because like they're kind of in a, like, I don't know, they're not in like the casual stuff, you know?
It's weird. Like I get butchered out here if I say this. I feel like for a mental thing, I prefer women who are older to actually talk to on a standard basis. I'd say it's generalization. But then if it's just casual fun, then to be honest, it's kind of, if she's attractive.
I have a hot take. I think girls peak at like 18 most of the time.
Yeah. Rhodes Massey says like 22, 23. I think personally for me, I would say, and we're talking general, I would say 24, 25, because that's when I'd say she's still like, if she was hot at 22, she's not going to not be hot at 24. Do you know what I mean? But she's probably more mature. I value that.
I think that 18-year-olds look the best because most girls most girls don't gain weight in college.
I know, but they just look like kids.
Most girls get like beer bellies in college.
I just think like, because I'm at that age where girls who hit on me are around that age. Yeah. And I find it weird because they just look like children to me.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm like, now I want a woman. Yeah. A young woman, but I want a woman. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like, I don't know. That's why it's like. Yeah, yeah, I couldn't date a girl who looked incredibly young looking. I'd feel weird. I know some guys love that shit, but that's
I don't know.
just
I don't
not
think.
me.
I think 18-year-olds nowadays look like they're 25.
Oh, they fucking can.
I'm like, I see. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the? I don't know.
Yeah.
It is, man.
But yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't go lower than 23 though.
You wouldn't go lower than 23.
Nah.
I remember the day that old guys got hot. It was really weird. It was like I didn't see guys. I dated when I was 21 or 22. I was going on dates with a guy that was 30, and I just couldn't get past it. I was like, I can't. He's so old. I remember like thinking like, he's 30. Like that's so old. But now I remember being like 24 and being like, are 40-year-olds attract? Are dads hot?
Yes.
Oh my god, it was so weird. It didn't happen until like 24, 23 maybe. I was like, oh, this is strange. Yeah, this is strange.
I have a question for both of you. Is there a what would you say is your dating age range, but then your sleeping casual sexual age range? So for me, I would personally happily sleep with someone who was like 21, but I wouldn't date someone who was 21. I wouldn't like, yeah.
I look for it all. This like it's the same to me.
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
Serious? Okay.
No, not seriously. Like, yeah, like.
Oh, like between casual and serious. I'd say casual, anywhere between 23 to like. I mean, I've dated a woman in her late 40s before, so I'd say like 23 to like 48. If we're talking serious,
I need to see what she looks like. I need. Let me see. They won't see. I won't show them. I won't show 'em. I need to see.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what, because I know that for a fact that
Was
if
she
I
hot?
if I wasn't going to be serious about someone, I definitely, the younger they are, I'm like, it doesn't matter.
I can show you.
Let me see.
I'm gonna keep the mic this way, and I'm just gonna hope that
Why you still got it?
for Kit's sake, I'm gonna.
Oh, is that a? Why you still got it?
Huh?
Why you still got it?
Excuse me.
Is that a thing? Don't guys keep like albums of all the nudes they have?
Well,
Isn't
if
that a
I
thing?
end things with a guy, I say to them, I'm like, respectfully, I would like you to delete anything I've sent you, but. They're not going to, but I know that. I know that.
Until they get a new phone.
Or if they get a girl that's like, I need you to delete this. But I'm fully aware that if I ever send something, I'm fully aware that if I send something to someone that and I don't advocate for it at all, but I'm aware that one, they're probably going to show some of their male friends. I know that it's happened to me before, that they'll be like, this is the girl I'm sleeping with, this is the girl I'm dating. I'm well aware that if I send something, that's it. It goes back to consequences. If I send a nude photo or a promiscuous photo, I am well aware that it probably will not just stay in his phone or with him, and it probably will not end when I want it to end.
Do you have any comments on this?
On what?
On the album?
Listen, ladies. If you send a guy a nude photo, it is on his phone forever. That's all I'm gonna say. And I say this in my videos.
Do you guys show each other their girlfriend's nudes?